Often, drought is seen as a natural disaster that people have to helplessly suffer. The sight of drought-affected villages is a common phenomenon in many countries. India is not an exception, with some areas like Maharashtra facing serious water crisis. In 2016, however, Pani Foundation showed how manageable drought can be through a project that marked a new dawn for Maharashtra. Travel along with me on a journey that started with a problem and ended up making life better for a whole lot of people in India. For years, the people of rural Maharashtra have been devastated by lack of water. Dehydrated fields, desperate migrating families, people walking long distances in search for water. All of this has affected every aspect of human life. However, 2016 was the year of a complete turnaround for Maharashtra. From 2012 to 2014, Amir Khan was hosting a show named Satyamav Jayate. In an episode related to water crisis, they found that Maharashtra has several water-abundant villages despite being a drought-prone area. These villagers managed to store ample water throughout the year for human and animal need using simple, low-cost watershed development. The scientific information behind this development is available, but not yet widespread. They started the journey with research and the interview of farmers and experts across Maharashtra. While at it, they came across a team of 40 volunteers who were doing voluntary scientific watershed management at the Ajinkya Fort in Satara city. In 3 years, they had managed to significantly raise the city's groundwater levels. And this concept of voluntary work formed a basis for their Fight Against Drought campaign. The team also found it important to train villagers on watershed development, so the foundation set off to transform the reality of the people in the region by giving them the knowledge and technical skills to overcome the issue by themselves. To make it more interesting, they decided to make it a contest amongst the villages, emphasizing the 3 key elements of volunteer work, competition, and training. In 2016, the team organized the first Water Cup, a competition between different villages to see who can do the maximum work for watershed management. And the prize goes to those who do the best work in rainwater harvesting and also watershed management. The foundation invited villagers for training, and the dedication shown was fascinating. 850 villagers were trained in the pilot phase. After the training, they would return to their villages and train other villagers for voluntary work scheduled for the next 45 days. The outcome was just as surprising. Everybody wanted to participate. The disabled, children, and even the elderly who donated their pensions since they were unable to engage in physical labor. With volunteer work, it became cheaper and faster to complete projects. An ideal example is where 250 villagers constructed an earth dam in a record 4 hours, a project which could have cost the government not less than 8 lakhs and taken at least 8 months to complete. The project, in the form of healthy competition, became a movement that converted the fight against drought into a festival. Numerous watershed structures were completed. Upon the onset of the monsoon, these structures would hold enough rainwater to last almost a year. This drastically increased the water storage capacity by amounts valued at 272 crores rupees annually. After every competition, regardless of a village's final position, the power of knowledge has changed the way they see the world forever. The best achievement of the Pani Foundation was the villagers themselves who eliminated the drought from some parts of the region. They now know that they can create a better future with their own hands. The fire lit by the Pani Foundation will take the villagers themselves to make a water revolution and create a better future for those to come. Do you dream of a better world too?